Hey guys, welcome back. It's Janice. I hope y'all are doing great. So today I have a wonderful message. This message is going to resonate with many of you. You have been hearing for some time that you yourself have been called for such a time as this. Found in Esther, the book of Esther, chapter 4, verse 14. You see, God is saying to the body of Christ, you all are being called for such a time as this. This will be no isolated incident. You see, before the body of Christ can be the bride of Christ, she will need to be Esther. You see, Esther was called to perform a wonderful work through her wisdom. You see, she had favor with the king. You see, the body of Christ has favor in the season of drought, famine, lack. The whole world is in disarray, but the body of Christ has favor. You see, but the body of Christ has to get out of her comfort zone, just like Esther had to get out of her comfort zone. She said whatever she needed to do for her people, she was going to do, even if it meant for her to lose her life. Will the body of Christ do something for God's people, even if it causes the body of Christ to lose their life? What am I speaking about? You see, Esther had wisdom that came from the Lord. But before Esther moved, she called on a fast. You see, the body of Christ has favor with the king right now, just like Esther had favor with the king. And see, the body of Christ is now being asked to intercede for the poor, for the broken, for those who have been crushed. You see, the body of Christ cannot be the bride of Christ until she is Esther. She needs to show forth her strength. She needs to show that she is loyal to the people of God. You see, right now, the homeless are getting ready to be evicted in certain states. And God is going to look at the body of Christ to be brought together to intercede for the homeless. This won't be a fight in the flesh. This will be a physical strategy, a spiritual strategy. They are going to need to call upon a fast. And God will give them the mercy, the strategy, and the wisdom to bring in those souls. We're looking for a harvest. We're looking for many souls to be saved. And this is how God is going to do it. When the body of Christ comes together and they intercede on the behalf of those who sit lower than them. Remember, those who are homeless, those who are lacking, those who are destitute, those who have been left to put to the side, who have been forgotten about. The body of Christ can rise together and they can show the mighty power of God. They can show God's hand in this hour. And this will show that God sits on the throne because he's working through his body. God works through his body, through the body of Christ. And so, body of Christ, this is opportunity to win souls for the harvest. There's so many people who are lacking, but if we come together with a plan and we intercede, no matter the cost, we are going to win the souls for God, because the sinner and the saint will see God's mighty hand. So pray and fast, and God is going to give you a message. He's going to give you a strategy of hope for the people who are right now destitute. All right? So body of Christ, be Esther. Be Esther in this hour, for God has called you for such a time as this. And if you do nothing, God will raise up another. But you yourself, body of Christ, it will not be good. So come together. This is the time for the body of Christ to unite as one, to do a great move of God. All right, until next time, take care. God bless.